Hey guys, back with another video. So before I start, make sure you smash that like button. Also, if your notification bell is not on with the option on, make sure you do so you get all of my commentary videos when I upload them. Also, make sure to leave a comment down below, and I'm definitely interested in hearing what you have to say about what's going on with this situation with Chrisean Rock and Blueface. It's a lot of shady business going on, and I'm really getting the vibe, just like I got the vibe that he was going to show out before he got out of jail. And when I said show out, it was going to be just around the time he was getting out. And he did just what I thought he was going to do. See, I've been your age, you ain't never been mine. I've been down this road before with the trickery, but we just got to sometimes remove ourselves when these situations keep occurring. Now, let me just tell you this. You don't have to believe a thing that I'm saying, okay? But I'm going to say one thing before I get into new update of the update. Jaden Alexis, she's been doing posts on IG, and I'm getting the vibe, just like when she showed her tushy yesterday in the bathing suit with Jonathan Porter's name on her, tush, if you get what I'm saying. And pretty much she's throwing out the shots and rubbing it in. He's mine, you may have had him once, but I got him all the time. Jaden ain't worrying about a thing. She knows Blueface better than he knows himself. Let me tell you this also. It is really sad that he's disrespecting both of these women. But what's even more sadder is that Blueface is calculated. He knew exactly what he was doing. He started acting funny with Chrisean Rock. What? A month before he gets out. He gets out. He goes back to court July 10th. And he's supposed to be getting out, I think, July 24th. Some people say he's getting out before. I first heard he was getting out July 3rd, but if he's going to court on July 10th, most likely they push the date of his release back because how they count the numbers of time served. That's a tricky situation I'm not going to get into and get everybody all confused because, Hunty, I don't make it a point to be talking about that jail talk. But as I was saying, he conveniently, let's put it in the comment section if you get where I'm going with it, by coincidence or conveniently calculated Blueface to pick a fight with Chrisean Rock once he dropped the ball over anything so that he could break up with her, unfollow her, and probably start talking to Jaden a little bit more. Pick up that quality time over that jail phone with Jaden to reel her back in, because every time and Jaden sees him, he's not never hiding when he's with Chrisean Rock. It's public. We see pictures, sightings of them out at clubs, videos all over the place, and they're lovey-dovey, matching his and hers. So when he's back in that relationship, he doesn't hide it. Jewelry galore that he has bought her, clothes galore, anything the girl wanted, she was given. And it was done in Jaden's face. But when he wanted to pick a fight, he didn't want to stay gone too long from Jaden. He'd pick a fight with Chrisean like he does Jaden to be with Chrisean, and he would go back to Jaden. Jaden doesn't come running for Blueface. Blueface goes running back to Jaden. He probably uses, I want to be with my family. I know I messed up. Give me another chance. She's heard this all before, not even with Chrisean Rock, but with other women. He's been cheating from the test of time since they've been together, Jaden. But I'm going to tell you right now, in my opinion, Blueface set Chrisean Rock up. He set her up. He has 1 month to go. She has to pay one huge obligation that's due every 2 months. Every 2 months for $15,000. But guess what? He can pull a fallout with her now because he probably budget out his little canteen money so it can get him through the next month. It's not, he's going to be doing majority of the time, allegedly getting out on July 24th. He'll be doing majority of his sentence, in the month of July. But I'm quite sure he saved enough money away for the month of July. So if she stops giving him canteen money, he don't have to worry about probably the every 8 weeks, which is every 2 months, paying the $15,000, because he can get out that same month in July, even if he's late, and he'll be able to pay dues. Say if it's been 2 months come July and $15,000 has to be paid on that rent for that restaurant, he can come out now and pay it himself. You feel what I'm saying? He doesn't no longer need Chrisean Rock is what I'm saying to you. And he can the reverse psychology and deflect, make it seem like, yeah, you held me down when I was in jail. And what, you know how they do it. And what? You was out here, you said you wasn't going to drink, and you drank. You got drunk, you couldn't even come home. And you know that I didn't want you to stay out, and da-da-da-da. He can go through the whole spill. And that's why we're here where we're at, because you lied to me, Chrisean. You told me something that you didn't do. He can do all of that deflecting, reverse psychology, and all of that because he's a narcissist. He's a manipulator. And he brainwashes, he washes the brains, he washes the minds of these women that he deals with. They are the weakest link. But if you hang around the barbershop, leave in the comment section if you understand what I'm going for. I'm going with it. If you hang around the barbershop too long, you're bound to get a haircut. And I think that Chrisean got that haircut. And I think Chrisean should take the rest of her money, invest it into, like her sister said, that made a lot of sense, and some sort of real estate, or invest them into some toys for Junior. And that's just in my opinion. Buy your son some toys. You know what I'm saying? Let him be around other kids so he can be more active, and and let's all these delays that allegedly people are saying is going on with him, let's make it so that he overcomes all the struggles that poor child had to go through because of the irresponsibleness allegedly of Chrisean Rock. And I say allegedly because even if I seen it with my own 2 eyes, somebody had told me before, you don't know if that was soda in one cup and water in the other. We don't know. It could be a storyline that was staged to be there so that people would say, oh, she's pregnant, drinking and smoking weed, and that's how they'll get people to want to watch. It's the wow and the surprise factor of a woman smoking and drinking. But maybe it's what we see is not what it is or what it appears to be. But we all know what the truth is. But I'm just saying, this is playing devil's advocate. But I just feel as though Junior is the only one that deserves a second chance. Junior is the only one that she should be putting all of her focus in, not with Blueface. He's definitely going to be back with Jaden, and he's going to be back with Bonnie Lachey on the side, on the low. But see, only thing different with Bonnie Lachey is I don't think she's going to keep it a secret. And I don't think Bonnie Lachey, anyways, I don't think Blueface cares if she keeps it a secret. I think that right now he's going to ride out the rest of his time. This is just my prediction, my opinion. I think he's going to ride out the rest of the time as in he's mad at her. That's what I think. He's not lonely. He has, I'm quite sure, visitors come see him. He gets letters all the time. He has Jaden he could talk to all day like he does with Chrisean Rock. He can now do that with Jaden, to occupy his time when he wants to call somebody. He has so many people to keep him from breaking down if he does start to miss Chrisean Rock, but to keep his mind focused not to call her until he gets out. Blueface knows exactly what he was doing, and it's really slimeballish of him to do that. But he definitely played her. He set her up. He definitely set her up. And Ray Charles could see through that. And that to me is a real slimeball. And I try to tell you guys, ain't nothing changed about Blueface. I heard that second Q&A and the way he was answering them questions. That ain't a man that's sitting with himself. That's a 27-year-old young man, not an older man, but a young man who still has a child's mentality. Has nothing changed about Blueface. And I chuckle and I laugh when I hear people swear up and down he has changed. We're only hearing from 1 or 2 sources, the good or the bad news. And we don't even know if those sources are reliable. That's from Chrisean Rock and Wack 100. They only know what the truth is. And sometimes the truth ain't in you. You a lie and the truth ain't in you. And I'm just calling it the way I see it. I'm not trying to say that Chrisean Rock is a liar, but we don't know exactly what is being said. I've been knew that there was problems in Paradise way before people even could imagine. But I spoke on it, but I didn't say too much, because why say too much? Because when the mass majority is swaying over with the current information that they're hearing, that's all they're gonna go with is the BS. So you can't tell them anything else because they're gonna believe what the current gossip or news update is. They're gonna go with what that person says. Sometime, especially in this day and age, we can't even go by what comes out of the horse's mouth. Because honey, sometimes what comes out of the horse's mouth, they be lying too. They don't be doing right too. So you know what I'm saying? Be mindful, protect your eyes and your ears. But Blueface, I hope you see this message because you are so wrong on all levels. And it's so sad. Your mother was so glad that you played Chrisean like you did. She's back all of a sudden back doing her lives. She disappeared for a little while, Carlissa did. She was getting a little drink on, even though I don't drink, I don't smoke, all that. But she was doing all that ooh wee and all the drinking and all that. Partying, big paper. Now she's back on social media making it her job to get up there in some part of her lives, bringing up Chrisean because of what her son did. She already knows by him doing it a month before he gets out that he played her once again. And Jaden does too. That's why she showed her little tattoo on her little tush tush. She wasn't doing it before. On the free Blueface. Some people been around Blueface way longer than Chrisean Rock. And they know when he's serious and they know when he's not. Jaden knows when he's not serious with her, and she knows when he's not. So you know she was sitting back because I couldn't understand why she wasn't bothered, but that's because she knows more than you think that she knows. Jaden knows a lot more than you think she knows, and she's not bothered because that ain't no threat. That situation, that relationship's not no threat at all. Because she already knows how it's going to go down if he's doing it to her while he's in jail. It's going to get worse when he gets out. And Jaden also knows, like we all know, every time he goes back to Jaden, Jaden don't go looking for Blueface. Blueface goes back to Jaden on his own. Pay attention.